G'day everybody, it's Max and welcome back to Satisfactory 1.0. You betcha! And on today's episode, hey, I got lucky with hard drives. Woohoo! That means we can move on to oil processing. Plastic and rubber, people. They're big builds, so we'll do plastic today and probably rubber on the next one. Before we get started, of course, big thanks to recent subscribers for hitting the subscribe button, and the names, of course, are going at the bottom of the screen. I appreciate that very much. Of course, to all those in live chat, whether now or later, and of course, all those watching later on, I appreciate that very much. You betcha. And as mentioned, hey, we're going to do some plastic today, probably rubber on the next episode. You know, these are big builds, right? So now we're getting into some complex. We're getting into the big stuff now, people. So doing it all in one episode all the time is just too hard. It's just too hard. Hey, I should switch the screen over. Yeah, you should do that. There you go. Boom. There we are. Look at that. That's me. Let's load this sucker. You bet. I wonder where I'm standing. Well, probably in the oil area, because you were kind of playing there a little bit last night. Hey, I am in the oil area. It's midday, the whole 9 yards. All right, that's fine. Push this button so you can run around a little faster. Nice. I probably do have to call up a few more things here. I got to call up a few graphics and a few other things. But basically, yeah, this is going to be the rubber side of things. Or the plastic side of things. I don't know if I've left myself enough room to do the rubber. Maybe I should do that. All right, well, you know, I mean, this is going to be a bit of a build today, so, all right, before we get excited, I guess, I gotta lay out some, darn it. I gotta lay out some more stuff. Just hold on. Yeah. I guess we gotta zoom out some stuff here because I gotta make sure this is gonna be wide enough. Otherwise, this is, you know, this is a thing, right? So, I mean, it's no good if I run into that rock down there. So, and I can't fit this in. I'll have to, you know, lay this out another way or something, right? So, I don't know. I think it's gonna be really close to it. I think you're going to be pushing your luck myself, but anyway, it's fine, whatever. So, of course, last episode we went hard drive hunting, died, not happy about that, missed the car, and then that guy with the lucky shot from the top of the mountain. I couldn't believe that. That was so cheesy. I was like, I can't believe he got that lucky, because I mean, he shot all the way from the top of that mountain. All the way, right? And yeah, he was scum. He was scum. I wasn't impressed at all. No. Can we do something like this? Man, that's gonna be some tight. I'll tell you that. How many of these can I build? 15. Well, it turns out 15 is exactly what you need to test this. So there's 3, 4, 5. 6, 7. You are dipping into the holders. 8. I don't think it's gonna fit. Darn it. Well, what am I gonna do about that? Okay, so how close am I gonna get is the question. So if I leave a space there, and then I go 1, 2, and it's gonna be really tight. 3. 4, and I mean, that's an ugly 4, I'll tell you. So what are you saying, Max? Well, I'm saying that I may have to move some stuff around. Darn it. Is there going to be enough room to move stuff around? I mean, it's all pretty squeaky here, dude. All right, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take this one out. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Darn it. Darn it. Okay, well, all right, but even if you move this all over 2 to the right, are you going to get enough room over here? I don't know. I mean, it's looking pretty squeaky, isn't it? there's one. Yeah. Okay. But it's really tight, and I'm not happy. I am not happy that I'm going to have to fix all this. Darn it. All right, fine. Hey, you did want to watch me build a rubber build today, so maybe I should have tried to line this up a little better before I got started, but look, this is a big build, and you know, I actually, like, sometimes have a life, so get over it, people. Get over it. All right, well, I mean, it is what it is. We're just going to have to build all day, right? Sure, he says. Well, I mean, you're going to get to see how to do a recycling rubber build, which will be awesome. Don't get me wrong. It is really cool, but it does take up resources, right? So I get rid of 2 of you, right? Which makes me sad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, and then we're gonna take you guys, flip you around. In fact, I'm gonna kill some of these off so I get the motors back, so as I'm not pulling from my purple inventory here. Okay, there we go. Boop. We'll just boop that into existence. Sure, he says. So there is that one. And now you take that one out. Take this out. Take that out. Cry while you take that out. Alright. It'll be fine, Max. It's gonna be fine. Alright. Right? Is there like a little too much room there? I think I left myself a little extra space somewhere. Well, you might as well take these all out and at least move them over a little bit more. Alright. Oh, no, not that one. Alright. So, because of course we're going to have to build this twice. It's the same design. You just change some of the formulations when you need rubber, right? But we're doing the plastics today. I probably should do the rubber today. But I will wait to do rubber on the next episode. All right, so those ones over there. I will need motors and things, but let's start working on getting this all set back up because I've made such a mess, right? Okay, so right about there. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Which is probably okay to do right to about there. This guy is slightly different. This will be the end result of him. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, somewhere's around here. 2, 3, 4, 5, and somewhere's around here. All right, let's get these toppers on here. And yes, I probably should hotbar some of this for a bit, right? Temporarily, anyway. You know what? I'm fine with this. I mean, I do have the pipe and the splits on the hotbar. I mean, if I have to go for toppers every once in a while, so be it. I'll be fine. Okay, this side is for water, so we're going to bring that in here. Do go, and that'll be that. This side is for oil, and we're going to whip this down here. And I still think they have a lot of issues going on. Like that, there was no collision there at all, right? I mean, I'm just attaching pipes, so it is what it is. How hard disc hunting go yesterday? It went great, Mr. Johnson. I hope it's all good in the neighborhood. It went so well that I got all the formulas to do plastic and rubber, the plastic and rubber builds. Yay, us. And so, yeah, that's what we're going to be able to do. Yeah, so, okay, heavy oil residue. Heavy oil residue. There we go. That's what we need. We need that. We're going to copy the settings. So basic, we're going to take oil and we're going to turn it into magical residue because why not? So that's what these 10 machines are going to do. Okay. And boop. We'll just keep booping these all the way down. There we go. All right, so that's those 10 machines. Now, this is going to be a plastic build. So these are going to be recycled rubber. All right, and then these will get turned back into plastic, is how this is going to work. I think. It's, again, been a long time since I've done this stuff. I couldn't remember if I actually did the copy or what. Okay, so we're going to hit that, and hit that. Okay, cool. Now, to make this side work, sure. To make this side work, I don't know why I put the pipe back there. I just put it on the wrong side. Awesome. Because you do that every time you do this build, and that's because you always think the water is going in the back when it's got to go on the opposite side. Anyway, that's fine. We're going to flip it around here. Okay, so we need a water pipe to go here to put the water inside these guys. So that's what we're going to do next. Water. 1.5, 2.5, 3.5, 4.5, 5.5. Sure, I don't need 5.5. Right there is fine. Now we got the pipe on the right side, so we're good. There we go. There's one. There's two. And this is going to be full water. And if, in fact, we're going to need a lot more water here shortly, and I'm going to cough. Oh, excuse me, Mundo. Holy smokes. Now I need a drink from coughing. Okay, wow. That'll wake you up. Okay, this side. This is the easy parts. So we might as well do it first. That side over, slightly more complicated. So let's get this done for the water. Now, each of these is going to need 30 water, right? 30. Oh, no, never mind. 6 plastic and 6 fuel. Oh, never. Why did I think this was water? It's really weird. I thought that was recycled rubber. Have I got the wrong thing on here? It's possible. Polymer resin. Yeah. So, well, no, that's the other side, dude. That's the other side. And then, yeah, residual rubber. My bad. There we go. Polymer resin, water. I was going to say, where's the water at? Because I was pretty sure it was all good to go. So, okay. There we go. Get the right thing in there first. Holy smokes. Yeah, so this side, all right, there we go. So we're going to get some extra free rubber out of the resin that them guys over there are going to pump out. These need 40, and that's 40 by 5, which is 200 water. So we'll need a couple of pumps to handle the amount of water that we need in this pipe, which is 300. Its capability is, so that's fine. Let's get this sucker hooked up. Okay, and we'll have to crawl underneath this thing and give it some water at some point in time, but we won't worry about that just yet. Okay, now, let's hook in the back side of this for all the oil that we're going to need here. Yep. As the nighttime passes along, everything is fine. Oh, you slipped off the pipe there, big guy. Everything looks good so far, I guess. There we go. Now we'll switch back to this. So it's great to have access to this teleportation storage devices, but of course they are still pretty weak sauce in the start, right? It's not like you can just count on them forever. So you still got to have lots of storage of builds that you're doing until you get them all ramped up. All right, so that oil is going to go in. It's going to come out. Two things are going to come out. Well, one of the things that are coming out is residue, polymer resin. which we need. I need that to be a merger. You goof. Yep. Sure. Okay. Okay. Yep. That one. Wow. How about you just slow down there, cowboy? Like. Okay. Yeah. I guess we're looking. We look fine. We look fine. Okay. You still haven't done Mark IV belting yet, have you? No. Well, you're gonna have a bit of a problem. Maybe. Alright, well, you know what? I'll let you handle that later. I'm just pointing it out now. If you don't have it done yet, you're gonna have to run back to base. Okay. So we don't need that one. How many are you gonna spit out at a time? 20, he says. Okay, well, 20 means you can at least do the first couple with, you can do the cheap belts on the insides. Okay, there we go. And that's done. Now for this side, this is where the splitter action has to happen. So run down here, and then we'll back up this way like that. Here's 3, 1 is 4, and now we can do the same thing here, because these guys, again, they're only going to get 40 a minute, right? Now, yes, the main transport belt, I'll have to juice that up, but we'll be good here for the moment. And then we can slap you into that. Okay, so we'll have to go get some better belt to handle that, but we won't worry about that just yet. The bigger concern here is getting fuel out of this thing. Okay. So this is where you're going to have to open the drawing, Max, because there is no way I'll ever remember this whole drawing and how it all works. I never do, so just no worries, Mr. Johnson. Work away, do the things. I mean, I'm always awesomely handsome in the background, so I'm all good with that. Okay. While I'm done patting myself on the back, yep. Let's see. This could be pretty tight. I don't usually make myself this tight. I don't know what I'm at. What are you even talking about, Max? I don't know. Go to desktop. Dun, 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 dun. Where is that? Where is that drawing? It's here somewhere. There it is. Okay. My eyes are really bad, so zoom in. Wow. Okay. Really? Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. We're going to divide this into 2 pipes of 5. Alright. Who wants to start? Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll probably do it this way, I think. It'll be just easier. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Alright, and then this guy is going to be the inside 5, right? That I just had running up there. Sure, he says. Somewhere's around here. Yep, okay. But I gotta watch out for this guy, because he isn't gonna make 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you'll only get to there. Actually, that's okay. In fact, I'd rather him only get to here, because I can use this guy to make the turn here. But we'll do that momentarily. I was gonna say, you get out of my way. if I do that to make the turn here, will we be okay? Will this work out fine? It might work out fine. Well, sure. Okay. Let's see if we can actually make that reach. So that's a thing. This is a thing. That's a thing. And this is a thing. Okay, well, let's see if this will reach. Boop. There we go. It did. Nice. And what about you? Awesome sauce. Probably should have done that slightly different, but well, we'll do it this way anyway. Okay. So there's 2. There's the 3rds. There's the 4th. And you are number 5. Boop. And we'll go back to 8. Right. You haven't put the toppers on these ones yet, you goof. All right. And we'll topper this one up. All right. And bring this one down. Alrighty. So there's 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and then of course that one's 5. Okay, cool. Now each of these I think is 200, right? 30. 3, 5 is 150. I thought it was always 200. Is that not right? 200 and 200. Was it 30? Oh, that's incoming, you goof. Yes, 40. 40 times 5 is 200. Look at the right numbers, you silly man. Okay, so yes, each of these pipes is going to have 200 in it. Well below the target price of 300s. There we go. And then we'll do these ones. And I still have to come back to do these belts, but I'm going to have to go off and do the research for that. So we'll carry on for now. Okay, so now, so now what do we want? Well, the residual rubber is going to go do a thing. The next row, I'm pretty sure, is for doing fuel packets, right? I thought there was always 10 of them. Why am I not seeing that on this drawing? So there's the fluid buffers coming in. Pretty sure you gotta have the things. All right, well, just hold on a second. I mean, things change over time, right? Slightly different drawings, blah, 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 the whole 9 yards. I was pretty sure packagers were next on this list. And you haven't got any rubber or plastic here. You're a bum. Well, okay. Let's not go that far. I'm pretty sure I've got plastic and rubber, like, right over here, right? Okay, there we go. We're good. Not a lot of rubber, I'll tell you. You may have to temporarily set up like a fake plant here just to bring more rubber in. And not to say you got much more in plastic, but at least you're building plastic today. So, you know, your plastic needs, if everything goes right, will be taken care of. But until you get the rubber side up, you're going to be short, buddy. I think you're going to have to put a temporary rubber setup in. Anyway, I'll worry about that afterwards. All right, so where's my packagers here? We'll head on down here for a minute. All right, so now you need 3 water lines, if I remember correctly, because these things are going to take a lot of stuff. Sure. And can we line it up with this guy? Is that a thing? You gonna let me do that? Okay. Sure. Now, I need at least a row and a half out here. So let's start here. Okay, so you are a package. your packaged water, right? And then from there, boop, boop, we turn you around. And what we do is we snug you up here like so. And I think right about there. Then I say, yeah, this is where I then say, this is going to be plastic. No, not that recipe. Residual plastic? No. Alternative plastic? No. I need residual fuel. There we go. That's the one I need. It's fine, people. It's fine. Hey, residual fuel. Yay, us. 40 per minute. And 40 times 5 is 200. And it turns out 200 right there. Look at that. In those machines right there. They're going to pump out 200. 2 pipes of 10. It's going to be awesome. Oof. Holy smokes. So they're going to take heavy oil residue and turn it into fuel. And then I'm going to do the thing. I was pretty sure that it was one row down. Now, I mean, I can go, you know what? It just seems like this seems so weird. It's like, now, you got to remember, this drawing was done before packagers were a thing, right? So, because this is going to package water. These guys are just going to take my 6-oil residue and turn it into fuel. And then, you know what? What we're going to do is we're going to save this. We're going to go back over to my other map. Gosh darn it. Because I can't seem to get it to focus right. So you know what? Let's go back to here. Now this is going to take a few minutes to load. All right. So we'll just we'll entertain ourselves with entertaining sounds of my entertaining voice doing entertaining things. Not quite sure what all that means, but it's entertaining in some sort of fashion. So what we're going to do is, this, of course, is the 2500 hour map, which has way too much going on it. And it's probably going to crash. It's not going to be pretty, I don't think, because it's probably going to be pretty ugly. So, you know, because things, again, 1.0, lots of changes. Nodes don't work. Formulas have changed. You know, it's a bit messy. It's going to be a bit messy when this thing loads. So we're just going to kind of cross my fingers and toes and try to get over to oil before it totally blows up. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. I'm sure it's going to be fine somehow. Not quite sure how yet, but it's probably going to be okay. It'll be okay somehow. Sure, he says. It's going to be fine. You know, now you got to remember 2,500 hour map. You know, we're not talking like, you know, when you have a map like that, which does a lot of things, it takes a little time to load. This is why I would usually load this map before even starting the stream, because this is what you stare at for like 5 minutes plus. Because, you know, it's going to load all the things. And when it first loads, it's so chunky, right? It's like, you know, my computer's screaming for help. But it's fine. It's going to be fine. Oh, it must be getting close. I see the wheel has stopped spinning. Now, that could be because it's going to crash. No, it's going to try and load it. Sure. I mean, this is fine. It's really dark. Okay, yay, us. Hey, we're in Christmas land. Cool. This isn't going to help me any. But as things are loading in still, and this is going to get awful crazy. Okay, let's get out of Christmas land because this doesn't help me any. Nope. Hey, Mr. Beanie, what are you doing? We'll get out of Christmas land and we'll see about all that. Can you imagine me having to try and repair this? Holy smokes. I mean, don't get me wrong, I enjoyed repairing it the first time. You know, it was actually quite the challenge. you know, we got it all working all the way to the end. But I don't know. I don't know if I could do all this. I don't know if I could come in here and start repairing for nodes and stuff. I mean, it's got some great looks, though, right? I mean, look at these 400 refineries. I mean, these are awesome, right? You know, I mean, this is literally what this game is. It's just literally refineries everywhere. So you know. So we'll just drive up here. We'll head towards the Gold Coast here. And see what's going on with oil refinery. And of course, that little build that we've got going on at the moment in the other map, this one up here dwarfs or makes that one look like a teeny tiny, right? And this doesn't even, like, we're not even talking about any of the other builds on this map. I mean, you can see the oil field from here. That's how big it is. Trains. Yeah, we're gonna do that soon. That's a thing that's going to happen. All right. As we just drive along the coast. Doo-doo-doo. Everything is fine here, guys. Everything is fine. Yep. Actually, we're making great time across. great time across here. All right. Wow, look at all the refineries going on up here. All the oil of all the things. I mean, it looks awesome. Don't get me wrong. Sure, he says. Well, it should look awesome. I mean, it's doing a lot of awesomeness here. Let's drive down this way. Okay. Sure. Okay, here we are. Okay, so... Right, so now these don't exist. You know what? We should go to a newer factory. I was going to say, this was the earlier version. This one over here would be actually using packaged fuel. Well, the refiners, before they came out with the packager, the refiners actually did packaged fuel. But then, of course, when they came out with the packaged fuel machines, then you had to replace your refiners, but the old ones would still work. They don't anymore, by the way. They crash. So that's why we're not going to go look at that row. That row is scary. But we are going to look at this row, right? So there, of course, is my rubber turned into plastic. Yay, us. So, yeah, right? There's that, and then here's the resin, and then what's going on here? And then these should be my 10, right? And then these are my 10 water thingies. Okay. And, right, so heavy oil residue, packaged water, turns into packaged fuel, and then we take that packaged fuel and unload it. Did they change this now to where I can actually skip this whole step? Is that a thing? No, it can't be a thing. I mean, it could be a thing. Well, actually, it's probably not a thing. Did I not get a formula? Maybe I still need a formula. Diluted packaged fuel, right? Oh no, I did miss a formula. I didn't get diluted. I got residual fuel, but I didn't get diluted packaged fuel. That's what I'm missing. Darn it. Well, we'll still do the build. I mean, I'll still do the build anyway, but it does mean I will have to play with hard drive some more to get this diluted packaged fuel. Did I not have that on my screenshots last night? Let me have a look here. Rubber, packaged water, dilute. Yeah, I did have it in the screenshots last night. Gosh darn it. I thought I gotten all the hard... Now, I actually still have 5 hard drives left from yesterday's hunt. So here I was like, yeah, I'm getting all the formulas I needed. It was awesome. So yeah, we do need the diluted packaged fuel. Okay, well, let's have a quick look at it here. So how many machines, right? Because this, again, I don't know why the drawing doesn't have this right. 1, 2, 3... Seems like an awful lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, well, let me have a look at my drawing here to see why that's such a mess. Right, 14, he says. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so it is there. Yeah, but the drawing is old. See, all it's got here is the, it doesn't have, yeah, so my drawing is old. It was done before the packagers came along. That's why I'm missing the extra piece. All right, so at least I'm not totally losing my mind, which is good, because I need my mind. So that is done. These are done. The packagers we'll put in next. And then, and then right in front of that, in front of this mess, right? So that comes around here. Right here should be the recycle. Oh, darn it. Yeah, I know. I'll hurt myself. Blah, blah, blah. So this now is recycling this rubber into plastic, right? Yes, it is. And then it's spitting that out. And then, of course, that plastic is being added to these guys to put rubber back out. Okay. That's fine. So we do need the packagers, right? 14 of them. I do know what the next piece is. This here, what is this, 10? Is this 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Really? Is that only 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, well, at least I know where that is on the drawing now. All right, we're looking good. It actually looks okay. You know, I'm allowed to get a little confused. I have missed getting diluted package fuel though, which means I'm going to have to do a hard drive, some hard drive painful things, very painful things, very painful. All right, well, let's get out of this. I don't need to. Let's just go back to the main menu just to clear this out. As it will take a few seconds, and then we'll just load the other one right from the main menu. I find if you go straight to load from file to file, it just makes everything right icky. It just doesn't work well. So, all right, we'll just do it. We'll do it this way. And yeah, so see how long it takes to just even go back to the main screen from that file? It's like, ugh. Anyway, okay, now back to the regularly scheduled program. Yes, we'll set these up. Okay, hey, we're back in. See how fast that was? Much faster, huh? You bet. Hey guys, I need 14 of you guys. I actually need 28 of these. Wow, 28 he says. I know, right? That's an awful lot. 3, 4, 5, 6. You know what you should be doing? Yeah. You should be doing the 14 of these first. Probably. You better go get some motors before you do that, though. Alright. Luckily, we have motors close by. Did I bring the hard drives with me? I did. I did have the hard drives with me. I'm going to make a MAM here, and while we're bebopping along with the build, we're going to MAM research and hopefully get diluted package fuel. Darn it. Okay, let's see. Motors. This one? Nope. This one? Nope. Okay. Is it this one? Yep. Cool. Sure, he says. What else do I need? I need 25, 862 is 20. All right, so that should at least make the 14 of those, and then I'll worry about the rest. We'll also slip a MAM in over here so we can start hard drive research while we continue our build. Okay, first things first, let's build a MAM. Yes, ma'am. Okay. One MAM. Doop, boop, boop, boop. There we go. Grab a hard drive. Okay, zip. One hard drive. Hey, you wouldn't mind scooping that up for me? Sure, scan that. Boom, done. All right, so there's 10 minutes of my life that's going to go by. So now we got that. 14 of you guys. Yep, that's a thing. Are you going to give me an indicator as to where that should line up? Cool. Packagers. So this is going to have to start out here a little bit. If you leave the next square open and then a square, are you going to give me the line now? Yeah, that's what I figured. It's going to get awfully hard because it's going to get out here pretty far. I think this is where I need this to start. So we're going to start here. Okay, go this way, dude. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. Okay, well, I will say, again, dimensional portal stuff, awesome sauce, isn't it? I mean, it works really good. That's what it's supposed to do. All right, now we can put the packagers in front of those and behind those, right? So, packagers, packaging, pack up. Okay. Sure. So we're gonna put water into these. Really? You want to? Oh, yeah, you want to line up with the thing, and I want you to line up with the center. Which really stinks. Like, yeah, I know you want to line up with the port. I don't want you lining up with the port. I want you to line up with the center of the building. That makes this so much harder. Why do you have to be so difficult, game? Gee whiz. Fine. We'll do it the old-fashioned manual way. We'll eyeball it. No control key this time. Okay. Do. Everything is fine. Yep. Okay. Well, you're not doing too bad here, Max, considering. I do gotta check. Oops, messed that one up. I do gotta check to make sure I can get these to curve, to make the belts curve, right? These are pretty close, right? But the belts will curve, right? No? Oh, come on. Are you serious? Really? Fine. Didn't like them anyway. I will move them back. Let's see how far I have to move you back to make this work. I can't believe that. Whatever. And yes, I know it will try to line it up with that port, but that's not really what I want to do. Because I don't like the look of it. How far back do we try to go for now? Do you want to try this line here? I still don't think it's going to make it. Nope, it'll make it. Alright, that's fine. Fine. We'll do the walk of shame again. Fine. Alright, here we go. Right there. And don't do what I want you to do. See if I care. It's perfectly fine. Alright. So now this all needs a lot of water, right? So we're going to have to definitely put some piping into this. Okay. Here we go. So, right, guys? Yes, thank you very much. Yep. So, packaged water. Yay! 60 a minute. Look at that. Which means you can use Mark 1 belts for that. Let's copy that, and then we'll paste these all the way down. Okay. All right. right, there we go. Let's get the exits done, I guess. Oh, you know what you forgot to do? Yes. You didn't leave enough room for that. Right? I think. Right? Because then... Yeah, because then... Yeah, you got to have that coming in here. Oh, I do have it. I do have it. I don't have to worry about it. I do have it. Look at that. It's right there. Duh. Okay, well, that's great, except that you didn't leave enough room for yourself here anyway. Really? Like, what was I thinking when I did this? Holy smokes. Fine. Listen. Just because I really enjoyed doing that the first time, let's build it again. Not really. Alright, so we're going to move this. I got to have enough room here to run pipe down it. So I don't know why I thought I could do what I was doing. Okay. You know what I wish you could do, though? What I wish you could do is you could do this. Like, you could click on that, right? Then copy the building, and when you put it down, it would then remember that setting, right? Because see, it doesn't, right? But if it remembered the setting, that would be so much better. It'd be so much better. Okay, now I can at least run these down. But we do have, yeah, I was sure I checked that last night, and I was like, yeah, I got all the formulas. So that hard drive I've got cooking over there, I don't need it. It's fine. Yeah, I don't know what that was. Anyway, yep, we don't need it. It's okay. We're just cooking that hard drive for I don't know. Probably something later, I guess. Here, take this. Back this up. There we go. So now we'll copy this all the way down. Copy. And not to worry, I am going to mess this all up again when I do the other side. It's going to be great. Okay. Now we'll paste these all down. Alright. Now, you need 30 a minute. And we know that these pipes have 100, have 200. So the next challenge of the day, which I'm now going to have to fill this in because things are getting awful tight over here. Sure, he says. You're going to need to have one row going down here, and okay, so one row down the middle, and one row like that. Let's see if we can't make the turn on that. Okay, you haven't put the toppers on it yet, you goof. Great job. Well, the topper can go on that, but I think I gotta back the other one up just a second. Right, that looks nice and clean. But now this one actually has to back up by 2, if I remember correctly. 1, 2, and then you put the topper on it, and then we can pipe it. Right? Yes, there we go. That's nice and clean. Hey, just because you know, things. So. Here we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sure. Okay, and then let's get this one down here as well. Actually, it's the same 6, you goof. Okay. Grab me a toppers. Topper. We'll take this pipe down first. Okay, so we know there's 200 in this pipe. So there's 30. There is 60. Actually, I'll probably do it this way. Yeah, but it's a lot easier when I see it this way. There's 90. Okay. Well, you gotta keep going. So the next 6, I guess. 120, 150, 180, and then this is where 200 comes in. So I know I've got to do a thing here. Toppers here. Okay, those are toppers, you goof. Go to 7. All right. Bring you all the way down to here. Okay, starting from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 1, 2, and it really doesn't matter when you get down here because we're just going to turn it in anyway. This in. Okay. You attach you. You attach you. That. Okay, now we need a valve and a thing. Where was I? Okay, so that's 30, 60, 90, right? Yeah, 30, 60, 90. And then this is number 120. And then this is 150. And then this is 180. And then this is 210. But obviously, this is where we now take this pipe and hook it into this one. And then this fills the pipe back up to keep going. Now, obviously, you could probably do this all on a Mark II pipe, no problem. But I will say, by doing it this way, it kind of better distributes the fluid better, because now you're not trying to shove it all into the first machine, then the second machine, then the third machine. What you're doing here is you're shoving fluids into 2 machines simultaneously by dividing the pipe basically in half. It actually works out kind of really good this way. There we go. And now, so... Okay. All this. We'll grab that other pipe here in a second. It's intense, people. Very intense. Very intense build. Yep. Okay, pipe number 2. Come with me. Yep. Alright, and you go to there. Now this is where you turn into here. And I have to put a valve right here. 1 valve, please. Now, if you only had Mark 1, you could put a pump in here. It does the same thing. You would just make sure that the pump face is going that way, so as it would control the flow to keep going down the pipe. So if you don't have Mark II with a valve, you can at least do Mark 1 with a Mark 1 pump. Same deal. And we want to set this here to be no more than 20 because the other 180 is that way. All right. Yeah. Configure the valve. Value to 0. Done. So 20 will be allowed to keep going through that way, and the other 200 comes from this pipe, and that is going to allow those machines to get the other 220 they need. Okay, so now for the bottom side. Right. Put in a bunch of belt. How am I off? Did I put too many in? No. Or did I not put enough of these in? Oh, sure I put 14 in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay. Talk to me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, I actually didn't. I actually didn't put enough in. I don't know why. But sure. I guess. Don't know how to count or something today, Max. I'm sure it'll be fine. Okay, now we've put the right number in. Don't do that. You're gonna really hate yourself. Okay. And yes, I'm walking back full, but at least you don't have to keep jumping over the silly belt all the time. It'll drive you crazy. Okay. My microphone feels weird. Why does my microphone feel weird? I don't know. It just seems weird. All right. It just seems like my microphone is really crooked all of a sudden. I'm like, what's wrong with my microphone? What's wrong with my life? Well, hopefully not too much. But everything else is fine. Okay, here we go. So we're gonna take all that crazy. Purple goo, and we're gonna turn it into gasoline. Now, this is a much more efficient method than the direct method, right? So you'll notice that I almost used the direct method on these, and that is not what we want. So do this. So in here, if we go to select recipe, there is a residual fuel. There is residual fuel here, right? So it would take 6 and residual fuel. The thing is it's actually more efficient to take that residue and with water turn it into packaged fuel and then unpackage it for even more fuel. It's crazy. Holy smokes. Okay. Right. So 2 things are going to happen. These are going to come out the front. Yeah. And no, same deal as last time. But I do got to make sure that we get enough space in here that we don't have the same problem as last time. So I'm going to start there, double check to make sure it can do the bend. It can, yes. All right, let's go. Do you got enough for this? I don't know. Maybe. Well, let's hope so. All right. Still have the autosave on every 20 minutes, only because even though they did the patch yesterday, and I have not crashed since the patch, yay for fixes, but at the same time, until I like play for like some days without a crash, I guess I'm just not going to trust it enough. So it is what it is, right? Like sometimes you just gotta wait. We're out of steel beams. Fine. Might as well at least do this on the way back. That way I only have to do 3 more when I finish up here. Steel beams, he says. I need steel beams. I mean, we got all kinds of stuff in the boxes over there, so I'm not worried about, like, running short. We just gotta get the stuff. I guess I should go look at the MAM and see what it is I got for a gift, considering I didn't need it. How many are you spitting out? 60. Okay, I was gonna say. All right, let's go grab steel stuff. I mean, it's really coming along, right? I mean, it always does look impressive when you start the big builds. It always does. It's like, yes. Factories grow. Do things. What are you giving me for choices? You are giving me molded steel pipe or heavy encased frames. Let's see what you get. Molded beams or fused quick wire. We will take the fused quick wire. That will become important later. We don't need you anymore. Thanks. All right. Now we'll just run over here, pick up some steel beams. Actually, I need gas. Do you? Do you have any extra gas in the car? Yeah, but the gas station's right here, dude. I mean, like, I'm literally looking at the gas station right here. I mean, why would I not grab it from the source? Well, I guess, okay. I probably have a little bit more than I really need. All right, it's fine. It's fine. Okay. We'll fly over here. Okay. Well, we know we're out of these. So you should put a couple of those in your inventory because you're probably going to need those. What's something else that you need in your inventory? Pipe. Yeah, is a thing. Far end has your sheets. Okay. Looks like you're getting a little low on the sheets, though, there, dude. Like, you got 200 left after this, and you got a lot of pipe to lay down, yes. That's kind of depressing. Let's not think about it. All right. Sure, because ignorance is bliss. Yeah, well, I guess you better throw the next motors. I'm going to cough again here, just a second. Okay, well, hopefully I'm not getting sick or anything. That would suck. Okay. What else did you need? Pipe, right. That's in the first containers, right? Well, there's the steel beam you need. Yep. Where's the pipe at? Up there, right? Please say it's up here. Yay, us. Well, it is up here. All right, take them 3 gas out of your inventory, dude. In fact, you can probably take that out of your inventory, too. So we're a little low on everything. Now, yes, I do have dimensional portals on motors and on pipes and on stuff. But again, right now, they're at kind of low level. So you can't be doing, like, I can't be just throwing down 40 refineries with them. You know, that ain't happening. Okay. All right, so yay us. There is, well, we got to finish this part. I guess the other thing I should have got was concrete, huh? Because let me tell you what you haven't got enough room for. Yeah, finishing the build, you goof. You're probably going to have to go get concrete. Well, I mean, I have lots of concrete. Well, that's good because you just ran out. Darn it. All right, well, let's finish up this part first. I shouldn't even be playing with that anyway. Right, package fuel. Okay, that's what we want there. So you got to copy that. You got to paste this down. Stick it into pipes. There we go. Okay. Sure, he says. I am going to try to build a few of these. I want to build at least one of these. I think it's 18 is the next part. 18's a big number, dude. Yes, it is. So let's try not to mess it up. Okay. All right. Let me check the drawing of the things, even though my drawing is way outdated and I really need to make a new drawing. So those are done. Those are done. No, the next row is the 10, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. It is the 9 of those. Now, how many of these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Yeah, 18. 9 is next. Okay. Well, I guess we need the belts to empty out the tanks. Logistics. No, organization. Storage container times 2. Okay. There's 1. There's 2. Now, obviously, to make these run, we got to have a lot of containers here, so we'll have to stack up on them soon enough. Fuel coming out. Let me see. 5, 10. Right. 40. Really? Is it 40? 40 by 6 is 240. Why can I not do the math on this? Why does that look bad? It just looks really bad. Darn it, if I have to load... I mean, I can always load the other file again, double check these numbers. So, 40, 80, 120. 40, 120, 160, 200. And then, yeah, then 40 is 280. That's 320 is more than 200. What do you got going on here, dude? Sure, he says. I don't know why my numbers are off. You need 200 and some. Give me one of these machines for a minute. So this is the 9 residual plastic. No. This is the recycle stuff. Cool. I hate using this old drawing. I can't make out the words anymore on it. 300. Wait a minute. Just go to these screens. Go to these screens. So there's your diluted packaged fuel. Then you're unpackaging the fuel. Okay, that's the problem. That's why the math looks so bad. That's not packaged fuel. Select recipe. We want to unpackage the fuel, you goof. There, 60 is what it is supposed to be. Copy that. I was gonna say, why is the math all wrong here? There we go. Yeah, you've already got the fuel in there. You gotta unpackage it. Okay. And yes, 60 by 5 is 300, which of course now makes much more sense. Okay, cool. All right. Now, let's see. You unpackage that. Where's my next? Recycle plastic. All right. No, the formulas look all right. I'm just not. I mean, again, it's not like I build these every day, right? So I'm looking at it. First of all, my drawing is way older. It's before the packagers came along, and I just threw a bunch of notes on there. And throwing a bunch of notes on a scribble of a diagram on a JPEG. It's terrible. What I really should do is I should actually, when I'm done this one, I'm actually going to fly up, right? I'll build like a tower or something in the middle of it, and then I'll take a screenshot of it and all its connections and relabel it appropriately, right? But yeah, so that's why I'm torturing myself like this, because hey, I feel the burn, I guess. Now, then I think we want to take some of this, and I need this to be, put this up here for a second. At the end of the day, this has to come in as plastic, right? So we get 30 rubber and 30 fuel. Right, so this has to be plastic. This has to be recycled rubber. Recycled rubber. There we go. That's what's going on. We're good. We're good. and I'll show you why. So back here we have 5 machines making rubber. Okay. They're making their rubber out of residual rubber, right? So we're getting 100 rubber out of these 5 machines back here a minute. All right. So they're taking polymer and resin and water and making 100 rubber. Okay. I'm now about to add. Get up there, big guy. Now we're about to add 9 more machines of 60 rubber apiece. So that's 540 plus the 100 on the other side is 640. Okay. But then we're going to take that 640 rubber and shoving it in here, we're going to turn that 640 rubber into 1,280 plastic is what we're going to do. Now, at Mark IV belting, we can only put 720 on a line anyway, but we're going to get over 1,000 plastic from our 720 rubber. That's how that's going to work out, right? So we eat up all the residue plus the extra, plus this rubber turns into this. Now, I could build a few less machines here, take those 5 down at the end and just eat the polymer, right? I could just eat the polymer up and, throw it into an awesome sink. But why? I might as well use the polymer to get a little extra plastic out of the end and recycle the plastic for more points. That's what we're doing. But you need concrete because you're a bum. So, yep, that's how we're having this. Now, I want to say this design is not mine, and the design actually it comes from Kib's channel, but he didn't do it either. I actually have the creator of this design's name somewhere, which I will try to look up and try to mention the name, because the design is beautiful. It's a beautiful design. It's 100% efficient. It gets the most. So like we're taking 300 oil and getting 1,280 plastic out of it. I mean, that's crazy out of just 300 oil, right? So it really is really good. Okay, that's not a lot of concrete. Well, darn it. I guess we're going to start running out of stuff here, aren't I? Guess so. Well, let's use up this 800 concrete. Wait a minute. Go back. Nope, don't go back. All right. Now, I have steel plate in other locations. I was just, never mind. I'll be fine. Everything's fine. I will be fine. Okay. Give me this. Okay. Let's just use it. Use it until you lose it. All right. Well, I'm already using. Darn it! I'm already having to use that. You know what? Use it up anyway. It's why you have this dimensional portal jigger thingy anyway. You're supposed to use it until you lose it. All right. And we're gonna go get some more plate and stuff here shortly. It'll give us a little drive. How are we doing? Well, we're moving along. I'm not worried about doing the others, like the second row. I can always prepare the platform offline and then prepare it that way. Oh, and you're out of concrete. Darn it! Can I borrow some concrete? Just gonna borrow some concrete. I don't think this will be enough. Pretty sure it's not enough. No, I don't think so. 24 is not enough. I need at least 30, and then I need a bunch of concrete for the pillars. Darn it. Yeah, you're out. All right. Well, let's take a quick drive. We'll go get concrete. It's right over there. As he points over that way. General direction. Because really, I do want to space this out a little bit better, and now we've got the extra room, we can do that. So, why does my car look funny? Why is it floating in the air? I don't know. Anyway, we'll take it for a drive. Don't mess up, car. All right. Just gonna, yeah, now you're gonna have to remember on your way back that like you literally have no floor there. In fact, you're gonna have to remember on your way back that you gotta go this way. Okay. So of course, this over here is where Phase 3 and Phase 4 and Phase 5 are all gonna happen. Phase 5 may happen up in the big desert in the corner, but Phase 3 and 4 are definitely happening over here, right? We'll probably get them significantly building up, right? So here we go. See, told you. All kinds of stuff here. You don't need these trees, dude. Yeah, get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of this. We don't need the biomass anymore. That's fine. Sluggo! Listen. Can we keep Mr. Sluggo? Yes. And that. You should have taken that out of your inventory a long time ago, dude. Whatever. Take the biomass out of your inventory, too. Okay. So, take them 8 things out. 4. But this is where the elevator parts are all going to go. And right there. All right. Let's keep building. Now, I am running low on parts in general, right? And again, yes, the dimensional portal is hooked up to the parts, but because of its very slow reaction loading times, right? There just isn't enough research yet done on them to make them faster yet. Because I had to use a lot of orbs to make a lot of different portals. We'll probably have to do a run back for motors and some other stuff here, so it is what it is, people. It is what it is. Okay. Why does that look so weird? Oh, I ran out. Right. Yeah, you ran out. Remember? You ran short, and then you were like, yeah, well, you're going to go get some metal and things, and blah, blah, blah. Right. You remember saying that to yourself? Sure. I remember everything I talk to myself about all the time. Perfectly fine. I'm my own best friend. Okay, so finish. Well, then finish fixing this first. Okay. Okay, sure. This is backwards. I hope those ones are not backwards, or I'm going to be really, really cranky. Okay, there we go. And right there. All right, there we go. Okay, so let's copy you. Unpackaging fuel. Yep. And okay, why did you even bother copying it if you were just going to select them, Max? Because sometimes my fingers just works that way, okay? All right, so we unpackaged the fuel. Awesome. And then you got to get them unpackaged fuel. You got to get that unpackaged fuel back to them containers over there. So you probably need to do this next. Probably. We got enough here to go for a while. So that's good. Oh, you messed that one up, didn't you? Okay. Sure, he says. Okay. I don't know how. Watch me walk right off the side or something. Good thing we're not going to do that. Okay, so there's the 14 of those. You got to go to the back side of this, though. And you got to put splitters down the back side of this. Well, sure I do. I mean, that's a thing. Because, you know, you got to put all them containers in here. I am going to have to set up a temporary, I guess I should do that next. I am going to have to set up a temporary rubber and plastic setup, just to get more rubber and plastic into a container, because I need a bunch of plastic to make containers, to make fuel packagers for this. And I also need the rubber for making the factory itself. Okay, cool. Right? Because these are all looking for... Stop it. Stop it. You're my water guys, right? Yes, you're my water guys. I thought I'd done all these. Incoming water, incoming residue. Okay. I thought I already had all these done with water. Or did I move them too many times and never did remember to do it again? Darn it. I mean, I can do this. See, this is where I need a 40 by 40 blueprinter. Because then I would just make this all in the blueprinter and then just pop, pop, pop it all over the place. All right. Now we'll double check that. All right. So yeah, that's fine. Cool. All right. I think Mark 1 belt will do, right? Mark 1 belt? Yes, 60 per minute. All right. Mark 1 belt, all this. As for the belt connections of the rest of it, I'll worry about that later. Okay. And that one's already done. Nice. All right. So now... so you have the water, we have diluted fuel, we have fuel being pumped back out. Now you need the piping. You need a second set of belts there. You're going to need the piping to come out to about here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, beep, beep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sure. Okay, toppers. Toppers, put on the top of coppers. You betcha. Oh, yep. Helps when you hit the targets. You know what you're doing? No. You messed up, didn't you? Yup. Well, well, it's not a total mess, but it is a bit of a mess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. Right here is the first one of these. Right. So there's 1. There's 2. I think you got to leave more space than that. Where's the drawing at? Because this is one time where the drawing actually will be okay. It's not the best drawing, but this time it works. So there's 300, then 300, then you've got 4 for 200, and you have to do a split in the middle for the rest. Cool. All right. Well, that's 3 pieces of pipe, and that last split is is for the oil, is for these guys there. Right. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 267. Sure, he says. Well, let's get the at least the 200s done. Now, where am I going with this? It's going to go down there, curve around, and if this is the first of 10, I might as well take this to the far outside, I guess. Okay, fine. Alright. Do that. Get rid of you, and there you go. Okay, so this is going to be my first pipe. Ta-da! Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, next set of pipe would be right here. Okay. Sure. That. Take these out. And this is all just around spacing, right? So now, you go into there. Let's finish this one up first before I get all excited and start miscounting and all the things. There's that. 2, 3, 4. All right, there we go. Okay, that's that 300. Let's actually run this the rest of the way down, just so as I know where the 6s are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll put that there for a minute. Okay, meanwhile, what are you doing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I can do that. Okay. We'll get these ones attached. It's probably better if I do this one as the 4 set. I wonder if I should do that. Because the 4 set, I could then decide which way I want to go with it. Yeah, let's do that. So obviously there's 14 machines here, right? We're going to take 2 banks of 5, which is 10, and then there's 4. Then 4 machines are going to divide themselves up between the other 2 pipes. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this would be the 4 set. Okay. Here we go. And this guy's just going to keep... Oh, hello. Build 5 kilometers of pipeline. Wow. There's an achievement. Yeah. Well, let me tell you, I wish it was just 5 kilometers that I was building. I'll be building a lot more than just 5. But sure. Thanks anyway. Okay. Okay. And then that goes there. Okay. Now this, we'll attach these. Okay. So the center pipe is my oddball out. Cool. And now this guy will be the 3rd and final one. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But the oddball out isn't going to reach this far, but that's okay. Alright. Put you on top of there. You're 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's weird. Don't know why I put that there. Put that there. Probably trying to line it up with something back there. That's fine. Just take this out of here for a second. Okay, so we're going to do that. We're going to do this. 264 has to go one way and then the other way. All right, well, let's just keep moving this pipe down, I guess. This one has to come down there. Okay, boom, boom. All right. Okay, so now we can hook that up. Okay, so this row is now so this line here plus 64 of the second line now has to go that way. Okay, cool. Sure, he says. That's exactly what it's got to do. Give me. Stop looking at that. Yeah, just grab that, would you? Flip, flip. Yeah, just put that down here for a second. So now this is going to be the recycled rubber, which turns into recycled plastic. Right. This is where you're going to need. Yeah, 930 is 270. So, yep. All right, let's try and get alignment on this a little better. Did I just start that right in the corner, I guess? Sure, he said. That's what it looks like he did to me. Right there. And then there are 9 of these. There's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 refineries. Okay. This is recycled rubber, which I need you to copy. Yep. Plastic to rubber to plastic. Is that right? Yes. Yes, it is. It's perfectly fine. My poor head. Okay, don't do that. You copied the settings for a reason. Look at it and go V. Yes, but my left hand was really tired, and you know my left hand is only like, half the functionality. Okay, that's fine. So, I now take this pipe here and hook it on there. But now the center pipe here, I am actually going to move up. I'm going to move that up by at least a couple. I'm going to take that to here. And we want to do this. That one there. And then, let's see. I think this one's just got to go all the way there. Yep. Yeah, where's the rest of this fuel going? I'm assuming it's all going to the front, right? So 300 to the front. 230 to the front and 70 to the back. Right. Okay. Sure, he says. Do you want to do something like... where am I here? I wonder if it's going to be smart enough to figure this out. Please be smart enough to figure this out. No, I need you to go in there. Okay, please be smart enough to work. Because I really need you to be smart enough to work. So then I need you to come over here like this. And I need you to actually I need you to go 1, 2 past that. Darn it. 1, 2 past that. This will look fine in a minute. It just doesn't look fine right now. It's gonna be just fine shortly, though. Come on. Really? You're not gonna... You can't figure that out? Fine. Don't know why not, but sure. 1, 2, 3. Can't seem to figure it out. I'll help you. For sure, pretty sure one of them options was to allow for curves like that. Oh, I do remember them saying that. Yeah, they were gonna try and fix that with pipes later on. I guess that's kind of a thing. Okay, so give me this. Okay. Now I need you to go in there. That looks dumb. Why is that so quirky? Because I think you've gone way too far with it. So 1, 2, 3. I can't. I mean, you know, I'm okay with letting some things go in life, but I mean, then there's other things that are like, whoa, nope, that's not happening. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, come here. And then you go over there. Okay, well, at least that's better shaped. But now I need you to go right there. And I need you to go right there. And then I need you to do this. I will say I'm not happy with that little tiny curve, but I'm going to live with it. Because me messing this up one more time. Okay, I need valves for all this. So 1 valve. Nope, going that way. Are you really? Is this really? Wow, just wow, guys. And of course you're going to be just as cranky, aren't you? Well, of course you are. I can't believe that. Okay. Can you figure it out? Okay, that will work better. All right, I will take that. All right, so. Okay, so you go there. I just realized that's not going to work. I mean, this will work. This is going to work just fine. We can do this, and then it goes like this. And then this gets a value of 70, I think. Done. And then this but see, this is 200. This still has 130. That's 330. That's not going to fly. I can't do this. That was a great plan until it didn't work anymore, Max. Darn it. Okay. Well, I mean, it was a great plan. So now where are we going? Well, the rest of this fuel's got to go up to the other ones. All right. Well, let's do this then. Okay. Probably here, I guess. And then right there. And then this one is probably right there. Okay. Yeah, because I got to drain this pipe here before I can put any of this pipe into it. There we go. Look at that. Nice. Okay. So you guys get to come with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope. That was all wrong. In so many ways. That's fine, though. Sure. Why am I looking at that so weird? Try again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go for like 5.5. You know, I'll just put that here for now, just a placeholder. Okay, and then you need this one to go there. Okay, you guys can go away for now. Yep, you guys go down there. Okay, well, you can't do that because I haven't put toppers on yet. Here. Okay. There we go. And there you go. Okay, sure, he says. That's fine. Now we can deal with this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. It doesn't really matter because you're already at the end. Give me a topper. Give me a topper right there. Thank you. Wow, it's coming together slowly but surely. I mean, I am the one building it, so it's probably 30% slower than this should be. But hey, at least it's yeah. You can turn off the funky pipe now. Yeah, we can just go to auto now. There we go. All right. Slap this together. Do. Oh, you're into the purple stuff now. Well, it is what it is. It is why it's there. Okay. Okay. All right. And these are set, right? Yes. In fact, I gotta fix the back corner. Because I think that back corner was supposed to be plastic. And then this comes in here. Or am I getting that wrong? Maybe I'm getting it wrong. Let's see. As I scroll around here like a crazy person. Yeah, that's the 283. Right, so there's the plastic, 267. Oh, right. Yep. So this has to be plastic. Run back this way. Hey guys, what's up? U5. Yep. you guys are actually supposed to be plastic. Yeah, you're not supposed to be rubber. You're supposed to be residual plastic. Thank you. Now we'll copy that down. Copy. Okay. All right. And of course, so then we'll take a... I won't put the belt on there just yet, but we will take a belt down to here. We come down the side, and then it's going to make a left turn right here, but it's going to join up here, right? It's going to join up with some friends from the front row, and then it's going to bring just enough plastic or just enough of the rubber to come down in here. Now that should never jam, because the 100 that it's producing in the back will never outnumber what's coming in the front. So that should be fine. But we can, I mean, the other thing I can always do is I can always put, like, I always get rid of that 100 priority in the front and then attach the rest of the rubber coming in from the back. Because these are going to require 6 plastics. So these first 3 machines, I can do that, and then the 4th machine, I could do. I could put a merger right here, and then just make sure that it never gets full. Okay, so this is going to be Merger City. Sure. No, these are splitters. You gotta dump stuff off in here, you goof. Right, so you're gonna dump that off. You're gonna dump that off. Right, so there's 90 of your 100. But then after that, you gotta put a merger in between here and here to allow for the rest of it to come in. So if we go 6, right, so then we want to put a merger right in there. Boom. Now we're back to this. That way it can always empty off that line. And we split the rest of this off. Okay. In fact, I probably don't even need that one. I can just take it from the front of that one. Okay. And how many are you getting at a time? 30? So we can use these as Mark 1s as well. And you can have that. Okay. Nice. Nope. We can't touch you. You definitely need all the speed. We'll speed you up here afterwards. So that's 1, that's 2. You got your 3, right? Yes, you did. Okay, good. So now for the 18, which of course I don't even have enough close to do 18. 18 it is. How am I doing for time? I'm getting close to time anyway. So, anyway, nevertheless, the last row is 18 refiners to do plastic. And then what I do is I'll take the 3 lines of gas that we have there. Well, we've already used 1 line of gas here, but the other 2 lines we're going to bring up here, run them up. These guys are going to spit out a bunch of rubber, and then they're going to recycle themselves into the last line of plastic. But we'll have to drive back to base. I got to pick up supplies. I mean, things are just kind of shoddy. I got no motors. So let's stop over here at the boxes. We'll drop some stuff off temporarily. And then we'll drive back to base to wrap things up for this one. Now, I am a little busy this weekend, so Saturday and Sunday are probably not going to be stream days, just because, real life, it is what it is, people. Not much you can do about it. I'm actually going to dump my plastic and rubber off over here because we need it. So, plastic, rubber. Dump your rubber off here. Oop. Drop your plastic off here. Okay. Then we'll drive over here and dump stuff off. I don't think I have any copper sheets on me anymore. No, I do not. Let's do that. So then this is... I have rotors, but I have no engines, because you're a bum. I do have a little bit of that left, so we'll get rid of that. This is also where I usually keep my concrete, so we'll dump off concrete here. What else is on this box? Yeah, I was going to say, I have no motors left on that one. Okay, so that's all my plastic and wiring. Here, I'll dump off that wire, but I'll hang on to the rest of it. It's pretty low in what you use there. Okay, so that gets dumped off. And then we can dump one of them off. We'll dump off this. And I got to take that back with me. I don't know why I ever brought that with me. Okay, so now we'll head back to base. Pick up supplies, people. Supplies. Because, yes, again, we'll get... My only concern is that by the time I get the dimensional portal thingies upgraded enough where I could build large factories, I'll have all the large factories done. But I will say, does come in handy already. Like, you know, like when I was doing the piping and then suddenly I ran out and it was like, I got a couple extra copper here for you. Don't worry about it, right? Or, you know, when we were doing the first row of refineries and I ran short by like 30 motors. Boom, no problem, right? It had, whoa, that's pretty poppy. It did come in very handy for that stuff. But, you know, for doing much larger builds, can we get a good, I suppose I'm too far away now, am I? No, it's coming along. It's coming along. One day it will be a masterpiece up there. So yeah, I mean, I guess the next thing I got to do is I got to do a Mercer Sphere run, because, and I mean, these upgrades are not cheap. Like, I think I need 6 more Mercer Spheres to do the other 2 upgrades. Then the next round of upgrades is 7 apiece. Holy smokes, that's crazy. And then after that, it's 13 apiece. So, like, you really got to decide what it is you want. I think after the first couple of stacks, I think I'll go for speed, right? I think I would just go all speed in from there out. Because I already upgraded the stack, so I can hold 2 stacks. If I do 1 more stack with 7, then I would skip the 13 on that one, and I would just go hog wild crazy. So we have lots of, as mentioned, we have lots of dimensional portal thingies. As you can see here, this one's on top of rods, but you know, we got lots of our everyday items scoring, right? I actually did a little extra back here. I wanted this, so this of course was always a drive-through area for where reinforced iron plate was, but then the next row was for iron plate, and it was not a drivable area. I did fix that up though, so now as you can see, you can actually drive through here, and made it so as the dimensional portal, which is unplugged. Why is this unplugged? I don't know. No wonder I was running low on plate. Here, have that. Okay, cool. Yeah, well, turn that off. Can we stare at them going in? Yes, we can. And I'll, because again, these only upload 15 a minute at the moment, right? 15 per minute. So, Mark 1 belt. It's perfectly fine. But yeah, I actually cleaned this all up, made it into a drivable area. So as when I do paint these concrete, I actually now have multiple routes that I can drive through here now, right? So I can drive down through there, and then of course through the main route, which of course is right here, right? So yeah, a little bit of maintenance on the side of doing things. At the same time, I gotta straighten this out. It's almost time for me to build my administration building, because now I did notice this last night. I'm plopping down containers and throwing stuff into it, and anytime you start doing that in any large amounts, it's like, okay, now you've got to get serious, right? You got to get serious. As you can see here, we have dimensional portal things on all my supply containers. But we got to get serious here. Now that this seems to be working just fine. I don't even know how many tickets we got. 68. Yeah, we're a little wild for 69. Nice. So yeah, I mean, we're just kind of, letting a few things run in the background to dump into it while, while doing things. All right. So with that, by next episode, what I would think is going to happen when I do come back on Monday, is the first refiner will be running. That's a thing, right? Because that's awesome sauce. And then what should happen is we'll build the rubber side of things and get it up and running. So plastic should be running. We'll make sure we get a couple of grinders down there to start sucking up the excess, and we'll get that built. And then as next week goes on, phase 3 is the goal. Yep, that's a thing. But one of the things we'll have to watch out for is more power. So we'll have to definitely push phase 3. We'll have to tap into some of the northern oil to add some more power on a temporary basis. Maybe we'll even venture to the center of the map. I mean, I don't know if the oil is still in the center of the map, but I used to like building my oil refinery in there and then, just kind of leave it there because it was in the center of the map. I just didn't care about it. I wonder if that's still in there. I mean, the spiders in there are crazy and it'll drive me bonkers. But I mean, at the same time, it is a really nice place to build oil, to build a huge power plant, because there's like 3 or 4 piers in there, and you can really build a lot of power in there. So after we get the plastic and rubber built, we may have to venture to the center of the map, put a bunch of power in there, and then we can work on phase 3. I'm Max, of course. This is Satisfactory 1.0, you betcha. And I do have to get up on this thing eventually and then fly up to get the achievement. I got to work on that. But I do got to get Mark IV built for that too. The things to be done, people. There's just so much to be done. But yeah, everything's coming along nicely. Big thanks to recent subscribers, as their names are going at the bottom of the screen. I appreciate that very much. Mr. Johnson, I hope you're having yourself a good afternoon here on a Friday, because everybody deserves a nice Friday afternoon. And, of course, to everybody watching out there in Ethernet land, and, of course, later on, I appreciate that very much. I'll be back Monday, people. We'll do this again. All the things. You betcha. Thanks for hanging out, and I will see you all on the next one. Take care.